and like his mother is supposed to be like, get out of my house. And she goes, will you get out of here? And she throws her wooden spoon and it hits the camera.
Oh no.
Will you get out? Hey folks, welcome back to Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. So in the last part, everyone was freaking out because he is back.
Who's he?
We're gonna find out who he is.
Who's
who
that?
he? Who that?
Why is he there? What's he doing? Oh my god, they're so happy.
They're guarding the princess's quarters. Because she's not feeling well, remember?
Yeah.
She has a frickin' yeast infection.
A yeast infection?
Nope. A shroom infection.
Woof. Princess, what did you do while you were lost?
What you been doing with those shrooms? Alrighty. So let's go to Princess Peach's chambers and find out what's going on here. Someone is disturbing the princess. And there he is. That's Bowser.
How could Bowser attack now? The goal!
This time the princess will be mine, you fools! Huh? Mario and that green wimp are here? What are the odds? I'll admit you've handed me my shell before, but not this time. Yeah. Oh yeah, my horoscope said so. Today's the day I win it all. I rule!
Meanwhile, Princess Peach is like, my face is throbbing.
Bruh?
Now your face is throbbing. Look at Luigi!
Yuck! Bruh.
That's right, cough it all out. Get that poison all out of you.
Gross.
But he's poisoning the entire area.
Gotta go! Yoink!
Well, that's the way that they said to protect yourself against the poisonous crabs. You just gotta throw it up.
Yeah.
Hold! Return the big princess at once!
He's like, wait, take the little one.
Oops! Ah!
Goodbye, Bowser. Ah, god damn it.
We gotta go in after him. Retrieve the princess in that time hole.
Mario, what can we do? Bowser's got the princess again! It's like deja vu! If we don't do something quick, who knows what'll happen? Hurry, we must chase them!
Yeah, Bowser snatches her a lot. Just
Yeah.
for some context.
I get it.
And like there's actually some character towards like the process of him capturing her in the later games. Like they actually play off of it and it's kind of cool.
Okay.
So like it adds to Bowser's character. But like originally it's just like, princess, I nab. Alright, so we're gonna stock up on some items here. We got some Ultra Shrooms, Super Drops, all that good stuff. And there's a new brother item. Behold the Copy Flower. You make multiple copies of each playable character.
Oh, okay.
So those are very useful. I consider them the most powerful item in the game. Like I use them to take on quite a few bosses near the end game. So they're very helpful. But there we go. We also have a few new badges. Counter badge, increased damage done with a counter attack. Recover a few HP depending on how many times you damage the foe. That's neat. We're gonna give that to Baby Luigi.
Baby Luigi.
Give him a badge. Oh,
He's like, hey, thanks, I appreciate it.
Okay, so they fell somewhere around this floor way to the north. So we'll go over.
Under.
loop-de-loop and yeah.
Okay.
So you want to learn how to tie your shoe?
It's a very easy thing to do. Sit on down and I'll give you the scoop. What's that? It's called the loop-de-loop. You're gonna take a string in each hand. You go over and under again. You take the loop-de-loop and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. You go over and back, left to right, loop-de-loop, and you pull them tight. Like bunny ears or a Christmas bow. Lace them up and you're ready to go. You take the loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cold. All right.
I love it when SpongeBob forgets how to do stuff.
Can you show me how to tie my shoes?
Can you show me how to tie my shoes?
All right, so we're in the next area. This is the Thwomp Volcano.
I only wear a little sock.
I only wear a little sock. Beware of falling objects.
Great.
I really like the music to this area. It's kind of Hungarian.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yo, this is Thwomp Volcano. You guys mountaineers too? Well, we all are, and we're extreme. Yeah, you might have guessed from the name, but this is a volcano with lots of thwomps. Oh, there's also a scientist at the peak named Gadzooks or Ollie Smokes or something.
Let's get some beans.
Get them beans. Bean.
This is a painting. It's a good picture.
I love
There's blocks up
Bean.
there. Can you see them? Man, they're really good.
What do you do? Well,
See the crevice? Unless you're as flat as an extreme hotcake, you ain't getting inside.
Looks like it's the job for some baby cakes.
I sit in my chair.
And I don't
I
care
look.
how extreme you are. Unless you float, you can't reach that other block.
And I look at the paintings.
It's a good picture.
I love him so much.
The other guy?
Well, I
my
love
God.
Bean and Rowan Atkinson, just in general.
All right, let's see it again. God, jeez, fuck, oh God!
Oh my god, for anyone watching, like, Mr. Bean the movie is just one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
So
okay.
he essentially is a gallery attendant in the British Museum of Art.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to send someone to the United States for Whistler's mother being returned back to the United States.
Yep.
And they are trying to fire Mr. Bean, and they're not allowed to fire him, so they send him.
Yeah.
And he essentially ruins the painting.
Yep.
And he tries to fix it.
Yeah.
And the guy that basically recommended him
Yes.
is just freaking out when he sees it. So he turns it around and he almost passes out. And so Mr. Bean like hides it again. He goes,
Yeah.
okay, just let me see it. Just one more time. Oh, Jason! Mother! Jason! Jesus Christ! Like, it's so funny. Like, I can't help it. I love that movie so much.
Hey, we all have our favorite comedies. That's a good one.
Like, it's definitely
I
one
had
of
some
my
good
favorites,
laughter
yeah.
with it once I understood like the type of humor.
It's very British humor.
Yeah, it's also
Like-
very, very like physical, not much
Yeah,
dialogue. More like
Mr. Bean doesn't really talk
actions.
at all.
Exactly.
It's his facial expressions for the most part that make it funny,
Mm-hmm.
but also his body movements, and he does make sounds.
Yeah, and he does say a little bit of dialogue.
Yeah, I really love the part where he's got the painting under the sheet like it's a cart, and he's
Yeah.
making the wheel noise.
He like just spins it off to the side when he goes near someone.
Because he knows he has to make it through, but they also have a cart, so
Yes.
like he can't continue to make believe that it's a cart
Yeah.
while the other person has a cart. So he like looks up at the ceiling confused, so the other person looks up and flips it. Oh god.
For those of you that don't really know Rowan Atkinson, other than Mr. Bean, he is the voice of Zazu in The Lion King.
Yes, he also
That's Mr. Banana Beak to you.
he also doesn't he play Johnny
Johnny English.
Yeah, Johnny English.
Yes, I love that movie. Oh, pull yourself together. It's only Pooh.
Yeah. Who else does he's a fairly popular British actor.
comedian, yes.
Yeah.
But I first knew him as Johnny English, but then I realized that he was the voice of Zazu.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was the voice of Zazu, but I first saw him as Mr. Bean because I used to watch the TV show.
So yeah, so these are Thwacks. They're part of the Thwomp family, and depending on the color they turn, that's who they're attacking.
Makes
So the
sense.
pinkish reddish ones, they're going for Mario, and the green ones are going for Luigi. Now you want to try to destroy them all in like 1 or 2 turns because they have the ability to summon others.
They get sad.
Yeah, they get sad and they want to summon the others. But yeah, red Thwacks have a happy face. Green Thwacks have a frowny face. But see, he was the only one left, and it was his turn, so he summoned some more.
Well, that one has an angry face. I think they don't necessarily have faces based on their color, because look, one green one has like
yeah.
happy, one has sad.
That is true.
I wonder if it's like their health, how healthy they are is
Maybe.
determine their face. Or if just each individual one has different facial expressions.
Maybe it's just like each turn they change their expression.
One left, you can do it. Go, go, go.
And it's still Luigi's turn. I can take him out.
There we are.
There we go. I just love how to this point, like, both of the Marios are just like, yeah! And the other's like,
I know, the Luigis are like, thank God I didn't die.
Still alive here. What a miracle.
Chain chomp.
yep, chain chomp away. Oh, crap!
Bow wow.
If you hit the wrong button, you screw up immediately.
Mmm.
So yeah, there's punishments there. And
Are you ready for the Punisher?
what else we got? Trampolines.
Point.
Put all these guys. So yeah, as we get further up the volcano, we'll encounter some more enemies. But right now, all that's here are some Thwacks.
Okay.
And they're really not that hard because they're color-coded.
Yeah.
Whereas most enemies, they have a tell where like the direction they're facing, or like
point.
they'll point.
They'll tell us, I'm going after Mario. And then you'll be like, okay. And then forget.
Something like that, yeah. Because we were doing some parts of Origami King, and you said that like you don't think you'd have fun playing this one.
Yeah,
Because you don't like having your reflexes tested.
I very much enjoy watching the game. I think that it's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that I would like playing it because you have like the X and the Y control the babies, the A and the B control the adults, and you have to use all four of them at the same time in real time to fight. And
For some of the special moves, mostly you want to focus on two at a time. Either
Okay.
Mario and Luigi or Baby Mario and Baby Luigi.
it's still like I'm still trying to just maintain one person at a time.
Whoops. Okay, no worries. We'll just summon them back here. There we go.
Babies.
So, so on this channel, this is the second Mario RPG/adventure we've been doing, not including Donkey Kong.
Right.
So, what do you think of the Mario universe with all these characters and stuff like that?
I like it. I mean, I think that
The Mushroom Kingdom, if you will.
I was already pretty familiar with like Mario, and I know what the characters look like, even if I didn't know what they were called.
Okay.
Just because like, even though I didn't get to play in the 90s, growing up, everyone around me was playing, and it was still such a huge franchise that,
Yeah.
you know, all of the products and stuff, you know, I got to choose between a Lion King lunchbox or a Mario lunchbox. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it was one of the really popular things. I'm interested to see the development, I guess, because with the exception of Paper Mario,
Yeah.
the ones that we've been looking at or that I've peeked into are the older ones.
Yeah.
So whereas I really rather like the aesthetics of the older ones,
Okay.
I'm curious to see how I'll like a newer one with the animation, something like Mario Galaxy,
Yeah.
where they look more cartoonish
Okay.
rather than video game-ish.
Okay.
So because even the animation, not just the design, but the animation of Paper Mario is still very video game.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
So
I'll say it right off the bat. In this channel, I want to cover like as many video game franchises as possible that I grew up with, that I enjoy, and others that like I'm not quite familiar with that I want to
Yeah.
try out. But I am an avid Mario fan, so there is a lot of Mario you might be experiencing on this channel. So we're gonna see all shapes and sizes because Mario does a lot of genres. He does
Okay.
RPG, sports games, fighting games, Mario Party, Mario Kart,
see, like I would say I'm
and
pretty
a lot
excited
of Mario
about
Adventures.
about most of them. I'm not super excited about the sports games. I've never really been
Okay.
interested in sports games. I know that it's way more than just a sport, so.
Yeah. Mario sports are like the one exception because something about them are still like very fun.
I just
So like keep an open mind and
Yeah.
like you might have a good time.
I just know, like, even watching the intro for like Mario Golf that's coming out, I was
Oh, yeah, that
almost,
trailer.
It was cute because like Bowser was wearing slacks and like, so I mean it had like cute aesthetic elements,
Mm-hmm.
but just the thought of like playing golf
Mm-hmm.
makes me want to die, and the
Aw.
thought of playing golf as a video game
Yeah.
makes me want to go into a coma.
Really?
Like, I'm not a huge fan of most sports in general.
They're kind of fun when like, well, it depends if you're just playing for fun or you're like playing competitively. Because I love tennis and I love Mario Tennis. I love badminton. I don't know of any Mario badminton, but I love badminton.
Well, see, and I think that's the thing. You already enjoy that sport.
Yeah.
So, like, if they had, like, Mario Baseball, I would probably give it a shot because I
They do.
already enjoy the game of baseball.
It's called Mario Sluggers. I'd have to look into it. I forget what it's on.
But, like I said, the whole idea of golf, like, I just don't like golf in general. It's boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, it's a difficult game. Like, you don't just go and enjoy a game of golf. Like,
And I mean, even though it's a sub-series, Yoshi is still part of this universe.
yeah.
And you've played Yoshi's Woolly World, and you've played the Yoshi game where you match
Yeah,
characters
with the
and
puzzles
eggs.
and-
The puzzle game.
So, I mean, I've enjoyed it so far.
Cool.
Are there games that I've liked better? Absolutely. Are there games that
Yeah.
I didn't like as much? Absolutely. But I would say it falls in the top tier.
Top tier?
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe not number one, but definitely the
That's
top tier.
fine. That is absolutely fine. There's so many franchises and there's so much we're going to cover. But like just extreme danger. Crevice on left is off limits to wafer-thin trespassers. Using the propeller inside to float is also negatory. Stay out. Go away.
Get out of here! Go!
Will you get out of here?
Get out of here!
There's a story behind that. So my friend Phil was shooting the superhero origin movie. And like his mother is supposed to be like,
Get out of my house.
and she goes,
Will you get out of here?
and she throws her wooden spoon and it hits the camera.
Oh no!
Will you get out of here?
And you just see this clunk. And it's the school's camera.
Oh no!
Because Phil was a college student at that time.
That's funny.
But he can't help but laugh. Because he's just like, my mother just threw a wooden spoon at me.
Is that in the Purple Avenger?
Oh, it might be.
I think it was.
I
Yeah.
think it was in the Purple Avenger, yeah. I actually had to, like, jot back with my own friend's film and be like, is it?
Well, 'cause
I remember
like
that
I've seen a
film.
couple of them, and like I remember the scene with like the lady coming out like, get out of here.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, another enemy. This is a Tanumba. They transform into Thwomps. Ouch!
Woof.
Oh, he's dazed. Dazed and confused. So the problem with being dazed is I can't move him until my next turn.
So they can just keep hitting.
Oh,
him.
worse. Okay, so it's not just until my next turn. I have to use a refreshing herb and cure him. So he's
Oh.
basically paralyzed. This would be like if in Child of Light or
Yeah, I mean,
Child of
I
Light
get the
party
idea.
member is paralyzed. Luigi's dazed. Whoa. So Tanumbas transform into different creatures. They can turn into thwomps, they can turn into balloons. Ow, now it's Mario's turn. And they can turn into spiky Koopa shells.
Okay.
So yeah, and they take a lot more of a beating than the Thwacks do. So yeah, once you start seeing these guys, this area gets a bit trickier. Oh jeez. No, not Mario. I can't use Mario. Alrighty. So Mario's close to death. I suppose we should heal. Oh crap, he still can't move though. Alrighty.
Well, at least he's not gonna like die.
Oh, he might.
Well.
Come on, buddy. Quit it.
Woof.
Alright, there we go. He woke up.
Like, where am I? What happened?
Welcome to the party,
What
pal.
are we doing? Meanwhile, Luigi has like blood smeared on his face. Like, thank God you're back.
It's like that woman giving plasma who just
Oh
had
my
the
God.
blood running down her arm.
Woof. I feel like I would have passed out just from seeing.
I
that.
didn't pass out, but my machine said, huh, this will be a problem.
The machine was like, we feel your nerves. We know you're scared. Like that happened to me one time. They the one arm that I tried to donate from, it just like, it wasn't working. So they took it out and then they put it in the other arm.
Uh-huh.
So it already used both arms at this point, and I kept like high pressuring and the machine would stop. So they tried to adjust the needle, and like when she walked away, the needle slipped out of my vein.
Oh, no.
So like I started bleeding out because the needle is no longer in my arm, but it wasn't like,
No.
I mean, it was messy,
Yeah,
but
that's
it
awful.
wasn't like, it didn't look like a murder scene or anything like that.
Well, luckily I didn't see it spray anywhere. I might have passed out. Like, that's the,
That's the worst.
but
Like,
she was done.
it'll probably happen to you
Like,
at
it-
least
shut up.
once in
So
the
it was
donation.
done,
When they prick your
and-
finger and they go to like squeeze it, I often
Oh, you go.
spurt, yeah.
Hey, in the next part, we'll do more partners in time.
Yay!